When a 43-year-old patient seeks significant skin rejuvenation, the standard clinical options, like deep microneedling or CO2 lasers, all rely on a single, unidimensional mechanism of tissue destruction. Glow AI shifts this approach by utilizing a precisely sequenced, biologically staggered stack of modalities. This method targets skin regeneration without breaching the cellular damage threshold. The protocol is built on logical sequencing. It consists of 6 distinct phases, where each step is engineered to solve a specific biological bottleneck left unaddressed by the previous one. By managing the intensity of each phase, the protocol triggers maximum collagen output while avoiding the cascade of acute inflammation that typically follows more aggressive treatments. This sub-destructive approach targets the biological pathways for collagen synthesis while bypassing the inflammatory cycle, enabling a level of structural restoration that typically requires significant recovery time. Step 1 begins with a 15% glycolic and 15% lactic acid prime, which is applied and then immediately neutralized. At this concentration, the acid functions as a conductivity primer. It dissolves desmosomal resistance to increase transdermal permeability for the phases that follow. This chart tracks the skin's electrical resistance. By dissolving the surface glue, this brief acid wash drops the skin's electrical impedance by exactly 29%, effectively opening the lipid channels. Step 2 utilizes those open channels with a peptide-infused hydrofacial, flooding the dermis with a blend of Matrixyl 3000, GHKCU, and argireline. Depositing these amino acids into the hydrated dermis moments before thermal activation ensures the building blocks of collagen are present the second the repair signal is sent. Infusing these specific peptides before applying heat converts the upcoming radiofrequency energy from a chaotic demolition signal into a targeted construction command. In Step 3, we introduce controlled bipolar RF. The practitioner glides the device over the lower face to heat the dermal layer. Maintaining the tissue within a precise thermal window is mandatory. Heating the dermis to 41 or 42 degrees Celsius denatures existing collagen and upregulates essential heat shock proteins. The gauge highlights the risk of exceeding 42 degrees. Crossing the lipolysis threshold can cause irreversible facial fat loss, which is counterproductive to anti-aging goals. Following the thermal phase, Step 4 uses a cosmetic stamper to treat the skin at a strict depth of 0.3 millimeters. This macro view shows the resulting grid of microscopic indentations. Working at a 0.3 millimeter depth creates thousands of transdermal channels while remaining above the capillary beds, ensuring there is zero pinpoint bleeding. This depth is the differentiator. It allows for high-volume biologic delivery into the dermis without the 3 to 7 days of downtime required by medical-grade microneedling. Step 5 involves massaging the quad-vector regenerative infusion directly into those non-bleeding patent channels. The infusion addresses 4 biological needs. PDRN provides the initial repair signal, exosomes deliver the microRNA blueprint to reprogram fibroblasts, NAD+ provides the metabolic fuel for ATP production. Finally, adiphyline stimulates pre-adipocyte differentiation to restore lost facial volume. No single molecule can address signaling, instruction, fuel, and volume simultaneously. This quad-vector synergy is the mechanism behind the documented 31% improvement in skin elasticity. The protocol concludes with Step 6, the application of a 633 and 830 nanometer LED panel alongside a molecular hydrogen mask. These specific red light wavelengths boost cellular ATP, which helps stabilize and protect the newly synthesized collagen. Meanwhile, the molecular hydrogen mask targets the oxidative stress from the thermal phase. It selectively neutralizes the highly damaging hydroxyl free radicals. This active neutralization of hydroxyl radicals is the biochemical mechanism that enables a zero downtime result. Immediately post-treatment, the 43-year-old patient displays visible plumpness and deep hydration. When we compare this outcome to standard treatments, the benefit of the sequencing is clear. The skin remains calm, with no signs of the severe erythema or inflammation typical of traditional RF macroneedling. Every phase of the result is earned by the sequence: dropping impedance, supplying building blocks, thermal chaperoning, opening channels, delivering the quad-vector payload, and neutralizing free radicals. By strictly obeying the skin's biological limits, this engineered sequence achieves the documented 50% increase in collagen density and 31% improvement in elasticity, moving aesthetic medicine from tissue demolition to tissue construction.